Good morning. Welcome to MightyOxTrading. How's everyone this morning? We got a lot going on, a lot to talk about. A lot. Give me 1 second while I set up the stream on my phone. So I watch there as a backup. There we go. I'm running a little slow this morning. I'm quite tired. Don't know why, but I am. But I'm here. And that's the big thing. So, Ukraine, Russia invasion has sent the markets wild, absolutely wild. Let's look at our 5-minute charts. And you can see since yesterday we've been in a major downward spiral. This is the ES. Yesterday we hit a high on the ES of about 43.45. It's now down to 41.02. So almost a 250 point drop on the ES. For this session, since the open, it's been 124 point range. Nasdaq, similar on the drop. It's dropped about 1,000 points. It hit above 14,000. Now it's dropped over 1,000 points since the high of yesterday's session. In this session, it's dropped 500 by itself. And we're watching that. It's hidden in a Bollinger Band, so we're going to watch that. Usually that indicates reversal, but we'll have to wait and see because obviously this isn't a normal time. Copper been heading up. Little symbol up there's blocking me. Wow, that's a big range actually. About 260 ticks range on this session. Now let's talk some gold here. Gold hit a high of about 1976.5. It's gone up 65 points. And we are now at a price we haven't seen on gold since last June. No, I'm sorry. I apologize. No, actually, it's here. You can see this line here. So, September of 2020. Good morning, Vincent. How was your night? So we're seeing big highs on gold. I believe this is its all-time high back here. It has another 100 points before it gets there. But definitely big moves on here on gold. UltraBond likes the chaos. We've seen almost a 5-point range on UltraBond straight up. Not straight up. Nice pullback here. Right? You see what I'm saying? Morning, Sam. How are you doing? Crude. Let's talk crude. Look what we've hit. A lot of people never wanted to see this price again, but we hit $100 a barrel. It's pulled back now. You can see we've had about an 8-point range, but we're now at prices on crude that we have not seen in. Let's turn back time. Turn back a lot of time. Oh, great job, Sam. Great job. Oops, I turned back too much time. So let's see here. Last time we hit $100 a barrel was July 30th, 2014. I see all-time high on crude, though. I believe was, no, here, okay. We're still quite away from all-time high of 147, but I know people that drive cars that take gasoline definitely do not want to see this move on crude. Brent crude also hit $100 a barrel last night. Excuse me a minute. At that, I had to sneeze. So we're going to see gas prices heading up. Um, Natural gas is about mid-range. It's at about a 350 tick range. And gasoline futures, you can see here, I've been kind of tracking gasoline futures just because I like the way it trends. And you can see it's blown up overnight, 288 all the way up to 307. So that's each 100 is $420 and it's going up 20. So it's going up $8,000 a contract. And of course, the Russell's down about 56 points, and the Dow has fallen. Looks like about 800 points, 850 points. So definitely down. Nasdaq is now down to a low it hasn't seen since middle of last year as well. And it's now over 3,000 points. I think about 3,500 points off of its high from a couple months ago. So that's where we sit. That's where we stand. We did trade last night on stream. Currently sitting down $36 in the Gauntlet account and up $103 on the TCP. So we'll look to get back to green on Gauntlet, and we'll look to increase our green on the TCP. Things seem a little bit calm right now. We're definitely seeing bigger candles. Each of these candles have been, I mean, the last 10 or 20 minutes or so, we've seen smaller candles. We're seeing at least 10 points per candle earlier. Give me a second, I need to get something to drink. Copper, popping, hopping, stopping, popping like the copper. Guess I'm slightly insane. Expect to pull back. Good morning, Andrew. How are you today? Yeah, it's pretty chilly here too. More snow today. Crude, a long signal, kind of into the bands though. On a slow right now. Oh, yeah. Trouble waking up this morning. So, is there anybody here now that wasn't here in last night's stream that missed my big announcement? Well, either way, just in case, I'll make the announcement again. Poor Vincent's already heard it a couple of times, but uh, earlier this week I was approached by a platform called. Oops. Yeah, give me a minute. Oh, my browser's on the wrong page. Sorry about that. By a platform came in, by a platform called Sharevision. They're a streaming platform just dedicated to finance and trading. And they came to me a few days ago and said, "We watched your videos. We'll love for you to stream on our platform." And and they're willing to pay me to do that. So that was wonderful. And the thing is, they didn't mind that I still stream to YouTube and Twitch. As a matter of fact, supposedly, see here, if you want to go live with them, you can connect. You can stream simultaneously to YouTube and Twitch at the same time you stream with them. So I thought this was wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Until I did some test streams yesterday, and YouTube doesn't like it. YouTube blocked my stream each time I tried. Now, I don't know if there's something I'm doing wrong, because I'm assuming this is working for other people, since, they do have other streamers, and if it wasn't working, you'll think they'll know it. But I don't want to give, obviously, I don't want to give up what I build on YouTube, and I don't want to give up the chance to make money. So, all that said, first of all, you can see I do have my own channel set up here. So this goes away. Oh, yeah, dashboard. Yeah, but so you're gonna get double the ox. I now am gonna be streaming to both places at different times. So you now have 10 opportunities a week to watch me stream. 5 on YouTube and 5 on Sharevision. And I have a video coming out a little bit later explaining all this as well. So I'd love for you to follow me on Sharevision as well. In order for me to be monetized, I need 30 followers and I need 30 views per stream. So I'm hoping that you'll all join me there as well. And this is really big for me because the money's really tight for me at this point. So I'm hoping that this works out and I can start bringing a little extra income from streaming. So you can see what the two schedules are. Basically, the evenings I'm not on YouTube, I'll be on Sharevision, and the mornings I'm not on YouTube, I'll be on Sharevision. There's a link for Sharevision in the video description here on this stream down below. So I'd love for you to go over there, sign up, and join me there. Really, I would appreciate that. Thank you, Andrew. So looks like we had some excitement overnight, and all of a sudden, I'm streaming now, and everything kind of goes quiet. That crude signal there, though, would have been good. I should have grabbed that. Thank you, Sam. First stream on the new platform will be this evening. Yep, double dose of ox. All the ox you can stand. NQES, all sending signals here. Or trying. I think I'm going to see a pullback before it goes, but I could be wrong. UltraBond sent me a signal. I missed that one, though. I don't remember seeing that signal. Did it fire? Or, oh, crap. Oh, it did fire. But apparently most of my alerts have expired. I'm going to have to go through and re-add all my alerts. Gold sending a short signal here as well. Kind of an uptrending SMA line, though. Uptrending bands. Gold still trying to tell me what's to come down, but I do expect to bounce. There's that pullback I expected with NQ. Good morning, Contra. Hope you're doing well today. UltraBond give us a short signal there, then bounced back up. Obviously, that would have been a bad signal. That's 7 minutes from the top of the hour. Should see some increased movement then. So let's look at how NASDAQ moved overnight by charting it out. See how hard or easy it was to trade. Let's say about midnight my time. Or 1 a.m. my time. It's a good place to start. Either way works. On this short, we would have got stopped out, I think. Yeah, 15. This one would have worked. Would have ignored that long signal there. Taking that one. Boom. Ooh. That one would have stopped me out. Really? 76 down to 61. Yeah, that would have been stopped me out on 15 points exactly. And then would have went. This one wouldn't have worked. Looks like NQ is a little hard to trade based on signals last night, but would have been easier to trade just by watching it more or less and maybe using a wider stop. Thinking about just using a one MNQ with a 25 point stop with a 50 point profit target. This one would have worked. That one wouldn't have. Basically, I don't think I would have taken any of the long signals. I'm marking them off like I would have. But I think right now going long in this market is kind of suicide. But that said, I mean, right here, this would have worked for 30. That one would have stopped me out on the pull back. That one Would have stopped me out, even though it doesn't look like it. Okay, we got signals. Hold on. Let's go back to the front of the time. We were almost there anyway. Short signal there on NQ. Came up here, bounced. That's why I said I didn't want to take that long signal. It did exactly what I thought it was going to do. Came down. I should have took the short because it's come down 30 points. Now we want to see it get back below this spot here of 13,053. We're at 0.60 now. Back up with a green candle. Thank you to the new subscriber, or subscribers. I see my count's gone up 2. I was doing testing yesterday to try out that new platform. I went live like 4 times with a test stream, and that's apparently upset people because I lost 4 subscribers. Good morning, let's do this. Sleep well? Or have you slept? Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that. I catch up on sleep on the weekends. Gold sending a long signal here. This looks like a pullback. Continuation back up. Big move up there on copper. NQ curling up as well. Let's grab a gold chart. There it is. That gold pull back now. Ooh, big spike up there in copper and then right back down the red. Crude trying to get back up to 100. Crude continues to flirt there, trying to say it wants to head up. Kind of grindy up. Let's look at this gold chart real quick. It's sending this long signal, but you see it's right at a level that it struggled when it came up here. It struggled, couldn't get past, pulled back again. And you can see we're also in an area that was a consolidation area back here about an hour ago. So, but there's a big move up, so we're gonna grab the gold. Oh, glad we didn't take that trade though. The magic of the internet. There's my gold chart on NT. We'll continue to watch that to see whether or not it pops back up. We'll watch everything else. Copper, kind of wildness there. Gonna wait for that to play out. I'm not gonna take that signal. Okay, we're gonna take this. Ooh, crap. We're filled on gold. Saw momentum there, went in. I should have just went right in right at the start. Wow, really? Okay, yeah, I'm really an idiot because this candle started at 1966. Oh, it's going anyway. Yeah, so I got in 12 ticks late. I would already be at my profit target, but it's going. If it continues to move, we're up 8, 9, 10 ticks. There we go. Oh, wow. So we immediately came up, came back down. That was a good trade. A very good trade. Let's see. We got 16 ticks. 16 ticks, $160 trade before it pulled back. Hit my trailing stop. That trade lasted all of 25 and 17, 35, 42 seconds for $160. And we're now positive. We're in the green on the Gauntlet account for the day. That deserves a cha-ching. So 42 seconds for $160. Hit the Bollinger, pull back, got us out. It might continue to head up, but I'm happy with 160. Thank you, Vincent. Copper did kind of the same thing, just not as dramatic. Nasdaq's continuing to try and curl up. ES is trying to send a signal here. It's kind of a weird looking chart right now. You can see it came up here. That was a 3-point move. That would have been a nice signal. Into the bands, pulled back, all the way back down here, came back up. Big wick there, shot back down, and now, you know, looks like it wants to try and push back up, but reject it down again. Vincent, I assume your delta is short bias. If you told me it was a long bias, I would have been shocked. Nasdaq's looking flat-ish. I do keep an eye over on Twitter to see if there's any breaking news of anything that could send markets kind of wild. Because, I mean, obviously everything could send it wild, but if there's any. Yep, looks like the indices are rejecting back down now. Some big candles here. Let's look here at NQ. We're already under a short signal. Looking at the low of this move over here was 53. We're right there. Part of me wants to take this short. Part of me says don't do it. It's a trap. Another part of me asks why you're talking to yourself while live streaming. And kind of into the bands now as well. There's some green. Yeah. See, it's trying to push back up here. It's kind of struggling. Makes me think I want to go short here. Maybe not. Maybe. This is my struggle. Yeah, we're gonna wait. What I hate is when I argue with myself and lose. I should have went. I should have took this short. Well, maybe. Still struggling right at that 52 area. There'll be other opportunities. Yeah, pop back up, so. Okay. I'll continue to watch it. Back to our fourth. Gold, pulling back. did just publish a video on the Sharevision stuff. You know, more information about what's going on. It's basically what I explained earlier, but UltraBond did give us a short signal here. It's come down 5-6 ticks. Gold short. Kind of up and down here though. Yeah, it does. Sharevision, you know, the woman I talked to said they launched last year. They've gotten several million in seed funding. Another round coming next month. They're just trying to grow right now. They don't expect to make a profit in the next couple of years. And they're just trying to find creators that'll help them grow. So, seems like a nice little, you know, find myself in a nice situation to, you know, make some extra money with it. And until I just start seeing some money from trading. I mean, I think anyone that I don't think anyone's going to take down YouTube. But I mean, we'll see if they can forge out a space for themselves. Good job, Tom. Didn't you say earlier you were done? Copper. I have no idea why I say copper like that, but you know. Short signal, but coming down into uptrending band. Still got an uptrending SMA. Oh, okay. I must have missed it. Oh, I'm sorry. I mixed up Samar and Tamar. You both have 3 letters in your name and it's early. I apologize. Sorry about that. So good job, Tom. Just need to get a caffeine IV going. So we're kind of, I admit this is kind of a slower morning than I expected. I guess maybe a lot of the chaos is already factored in. There's, nothing's really going to be surprising now out of the Ukraine. Now we just look for our opportunities. It's hmm, unfortunately that can make for a boring stream. So let's hope the market also wakes up here. Bitcoin still hanging around 35,000. Shiba Inu still hanging around. I don't know what that number is. 0.0002162. We'll be watching lean hogs today. By the way, another thing that's been going absolutely wild, and though it's kind of flat right now. Well, corn's really flat. That's weird. But wheat was going crazy. Although, wow, I don't understand. Did, did agriculture get frozen? Wheat popped up huge because Russia and Ukraine are big exporters of wheat. But it looks like maybe they halted. It hasn't done. I mean, it hasn't done anything here. And let me see volume. It's showing 1 or 2 contracts, but it's just I don't understand that. I don't. I was gonna say about how wheat was going up because it went up 91 to 34. So it's like 43 points. Forget how many points how much, hold on, this will tell me once I connect. Tick value, okay, yeah. So $50 a point, and it went up almost 50 points, about $2,500, which is a huge move on wheat. But it looks like wheat and oops, wheat and corn. We'll check that signal here. Are both frozen in time. Corn made a similar move. Soybeans are going down. But soybeans had the same thing back here. I'll have to do some research on that. Gold. Gold trying to send another long signal. Pulling back here. We want to see it get back above 1969.1. Yeah, I don't know what's going. I mean, I have to research, see if I can take a quick look at Twitter. Search wheat futures. Wheat futures. Oh, wheat futures are at the highest level since 2012. Uh, uh, Nothing is. Let me bring up a Ninja Trader chart. Make sure it's not some weird snafu with trading view. It's because I have nothing else to do right now because everything's kind of quiet. I gotta find a way to entertain you. Uh, nope. Same thing on Ninja Trader. Here's the Ninja Trader chart. And you can see, I mean, why would it just stop moving? Nasdaq's kind of crawling back down here. Did get below that recent low of 37, but not by much. I mean, these are now small candles comparatively than what we were seeing. 4.6 points, 1 point. Just asked on the Discord if anyone knows about those corn and wheat futures. It's weird. But this move on silver is absolutely huge too. I'm not sure. We might be in highs we haven't seen there in a while either. 24,570 all the way up to 25,670. So 11 points times 500. It's a $5,500 move. Let's look at its daily chart. It's kind of frustrating. Oh, yeah, okay. We're nowhere near record highs on silver. Okay. We are approaching that support level there. Our resistance level, I'm sorry. From back in November. We also hit the Bollinger Band and retraced. Actually, look at the daily chart here. Vincent, this is interesting for what we've been looking at. Now, I think it's already pulling back, so it's already no longer in the bands, but it hit the band. Hit the band and hit the 70 line on the daily chart. That was almost, I mean, if I had caught that right as that happened, because it's already pulled back by, let's see, 670 to 370. It's already pulled back by $1,500. If I had caught that right when it happened, that was an A plus setup for the reversal. UltraBond. Trying to send a long signal, but volume's been light all of a sudden. Very light volume. UltraBond continuing to try and move up. Okay, so I found out my answer in the wheat and corn situation. Apparently, wheat does get halted if it goes up 50 points, and corn gets halted if it goes up 35. And both of those hit those spots. I don't know if it gets halted for the rest of the day or a few hours. NQES, sending long signals. Big move into the bands, unfortunately. Going to pull back on this next candle, I bet. Something just woke up the market here for a minute. 20 points pulling back. Kind of ranging here, though. Big move up, then pulling right back. We're well below VWAP. Copper coming down. Be interesting to see what happens when that unhalts. A lot of time, I know with stocks, when a stock gets halted, it can cause a big spike or a big crash when it gets unhalted. Gold sending a short signal there, kind of missed it. Going down 6 ticks. I don't know. Kind of worried about chasing that there now. It's right at this level here anyway. But I should have chased it. It's going down. Yeah, I should have chased it. Okay, well that was a missed opportunity there. This will probably crash all the way down now. Like the zero, you know. So we're within an hour. The New York Bell. Be interesting to see what happens at that point. Yeah, I think Russia is also a big exporter. This way, I never really saw something halt like that before. So I was just looking at the charts and I'm like, wow, what happened here? My first thought was maybe TradingView wasn't giving me the right. Oh, I'm here. Wow, I'm here responding to someone on Discord out loud. Yeah, I need to wake up. Good morning, Ace. Don't mind me, I'm just going a little bit insane. What level did you get in at, Ace? I should have taken that long on the NQ, but it was into the band, so I decided not to. Going up 15. Yeah, a quick pullback there. Not getting a lot of follow through right now on anything. It's kind of flat. Crude tries to head back up to $100. Hope no one wants to drive. Gas is going to go up crazy. If you're here from YouTube, I appreciate hitting that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. Let the algo know that you like it. Up, there we go. Continuing to head up now. So yeah, that was definitely a signal I should have taken, but it was against my plan. Anytime it's into a band like that, especially after a big pop up like that, Usually indicates you're going to head back down, at least on the next candle. This time it didn't. This would have given me, I believe, my 30 points. Let's see. And I may not quite yet. 13071. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Yeah, now it would have given my 30 points. So, a little bit overthinking there, maybe. But we were kind of, ranging. And I did say earlier, going long was definitely a risk right now, but market may be trying to recover some of its losses as things calm down. Excellent job, Tom. Yeah, big moves up here now. Something's kind of woken up the market. 40 points in these last two candles on NQ. Yeah. I saw what you said. I look at NQ for NQ and ES do both, the exact same moves, so I just tend to gravitate toward the NQ chart. But yeah, ES here off the signal would have been good too. 411 up to 425. Wow, that's actually, now 426. So yeah, that's a 15-point move there. So both of those would have been good moves. Russell as well. I mean, if you look at it, Russell, S&P, NQ are basically just, you could lay them over top of one another on that move up, and they look the same. Gold, I should have chased. Remember, it was well into this candle. I said I don't want to chase, but we did have a big pop. But so if I had chased, I probably would have got stopped out. But if I had gotten in on that candle, this is a this would have been a nice 5 points. NQ's tough. It moves really fast. It's jumpy. But I don't know. I mean, when I first started trading futures, I thought ES moved too fast. I thought I'll never get used to trading it. I got used to trading it, and I said, "Oh my God, NQ's on crack. It's on steroids. It's on meth. There's no way I'll ever get used to trading it." And now, I mean, I tend to prefer NQ. I still take looks at ES as well, but I just gravitate more to NQ. It bites me a lot, but at times, but 41.20. 41.20. Okay. Off that bounce there. Or, yeah. Yeah, and that's the best advice. That's true. I mean, I probably trade too many assets, but it's just the way my mind works. If I'm staring at one asset too long, I get bored and start staring at Facebook or other things or checking my phone. So I need more. I think I honestly have a little bit of ADD, undiagnosed, and I just looking at multiple assets actually helps me focus a little bit more. But for almost anybody else, sticking to one or two is the better idea. I mention that regularly here on the stream. Don't try and watch multiple assets like I do. Yeah. So Crude came within 6 ticks of 100 and flushed back down by 60 ticks now. And Q overextended a bit according to that. Let's see. It's getting close to that third band on the 5-minute. It's above the Bollinger on the RSI. Watch for possible reversals now. Oh, I've missed a couple opportunities now. I missed the short on Crude, and I missed the long on the indices. And I missed that short on gold. So we are up for this morning, but it could be up more. Need a couple more really good trades on the gauntlet. Yeah, that's the word. So I'd love to add to the TCP as well. By the way, for the hold on. 30-second chart. Gotta really be fast for that. Fortunately, unless I want to pay for the higher subscription, I can't go down to less than 1 minute on TradingView. I mean, I could on NinjaTrader if I wanted to, but I don't like charting on NinjaTrader. Crude. Big candle popping back up there, 30 ticks. Yeah, I pay $30 a month. So TCP, guys, I'm up $218.16 at this point on the TCP account, which again I'm doing exclusively here on stream. I don't take any trades on it when I'm not on stream. But I will continue that as a YouTube exclusive, even when so even when I'm streaming to the new platform, Sharevision, I'll still make the TCP a YouTube exclusive. Maybe once I get some income coming in from the new platform, maybe I can do a TCP, a different TCP exclusively on there. But if anyone is interested in starting the trader career path, this is what I'm doing. My main parameters, I'm going slow and steady. This says a goal of $125 per day. Now it's a goal of about $200 per day if I'm trying to finish in the 15 days. Max loss, no more than $60 per trade, no more than 350 in a day. I'll shut it down, and I'll reevaluate those parameters once both 25K legs are done. I'm trading just MNQ and GC. GC only on evening sessions. MNQ morning sessions and evening sessions, and all trades happen on the live stream. Trader Career Path is something that Earn a Trade launched at the beginning of this month. They're doing an introductory half off for the Trader Career Path this month at least until the end of the month. I have no idea what next month will bring. So if you want to get started for the half price, if you're interested in this product, there's a link in the video description below for it. Join and tell me how we can compare notes as we're moving along here on stream. Everyone really seems to like this product. It allows you to not be stuck on just one level. Once you pass the eval at 25K, you're funded. And then once you hit the profit target at 25K, you move into the 50K. Hit the profit target there, you move it to 100K, then 200K. And then if you hit $12,000 in profit on the 200K account, you can get a custom offer from the prop firm. I have no idea what that offer may be. I don't know how they figure what they might offer. I don't know if it's a one-size-fits-all or if it's molded to each person based on their trading. But it really is a unique product in the whole prop firm area. Okay, we're at the top of the hour here, 30 minutes from the bell. Good luck, Ace. Playing the moves each way. Big move down on the UltraBond, 7-8 ticks. That was quick. Great job, Ace. That's more than the 2 you're normally looking for. You've been doing that a lot lately. Should have taken that short on the UltraBond. It's heading down nicely. Crude. Gold. Well, coming up into downtrending bands, they got a downtrending SMA. He was sending us a long signal, but we'll wait. I expect this to come up, pull back, and then go, maybe. We'll see. Morning, Linux. How was your night? Well, I've been up for 2 hours now. Streaming for an hour and a half, so. But yeah, overnight, all the action kind of slept through. Because, I gotta get some sleep. I haven't figured out how not to sleep yet. So for a quick update for those who were around for my analysis when I came on, I shouldn't say analysis, but so some quick stats. Oh, let me check these signals before I. Okay, now I like that gold. Hold on, let me if this holds, I'm gonna jump into this gold here. I got 35 seconds on this candle. So without looking at the charts, gold hit a high overnight of like 1976. This is the highest it's been in over a year. Oil hit $100 a barrel. Hasn't done that since mid 2014. So this whole Ukraine thing is really affecting the markets. Got 5 seconds on this candle. Jumping in. We're filled on gold. I had one win today on gold already for 160 bucks. Let's see if we can get a second one. Oop, pull back. Gonna move my stop 2 more ticks down just to give it a little bit more room to roam. So it's a 10 tick stop right now, looking for 16 ticks in profit. Sitting right there on my entry. I could get in 3 ticks late. Ouch, sorry, it just pulled back. And it's gonna stop me out and take me my profit. Maybe not. Oops, UltraBond, ES, NQ sending us a signal, trying to go long here, bounced there as it came down, trying to head up. Oh, there's a big move on gold. I thought it was going to stop me out, and it not. 10 ticks. As I'm finding an MNQ chart as that goes. There we go. Big move up. We're up 14 ticks. See if does it have? Come on, give me 2 more. Don't get. There we go. And we're out. We hit my target. Another nice win on gold. 16 ticks. Now up $320 on the day on the Gauntlet account. Looking to enter MNQ here on the, well, hold on, before I get too excited. Yeah, we're going to try it. Give it a cha-ching. Yep, signal went away. So gold's been my big winner today, 2 for 2 on the Gauntlet. And I'm wrong, went up 320. I started the morning down 36. So whatever, we did get the long signal there, crap. Came back, and I wasn't paying attention, so let's wait till it gets above this 148 here now. But so 320, let's just look at it. Boom. But last trade on gold lasted a terribly long 1 minute and 26 seconds. And we're up $284 on the Gauntlet account today. Thank you, Vincent. So after 3 straight days of not being able to do anything right on the Gauntlet account, last night I decided to basically yellow an NQ trade, made $300. Now I've had two good trades in a row on gold this morning to kind of get that back on the right track. Gold did hit our target and then started to pull back here. Big move here. Okay, so let's see here. We're still not right at 48, are we? No. 44, looking for the top 48, and then we're jumping in on NQ. 46, 47, we're in. Pull back right away. Crap. So I jumped at that as it broke, thinking it was going to break better, and immediately rejected. I should have waited for the candle close. Let's see. It looks like it's going to stop me out. It's teasing me. Yep. Stop me out. That sucks. So let's give away 60% of my profit now in the TCP. So 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Up 40.50 on the day on the TCP now. 284 on the Gauntlet. Waited for the break of resistance and it broke, but I didn't give it enough chance to prove that it was going to stay broken. It was a quick move up and then rejected. So bad move on NQ, good move on gold. I'll take it. If I win in 2 out of every 3 trades, that'll be a, good progress. Next time, remind me to wait to jump in there. Gold pulling back quickly to the SMA line after that big move up. And now sending a short signal, but we'll wait on that now. So maybe NQ came up, pull back, up. This might be second rejection off that same level. We might be heading back down there. Gonna kind of watch the charts here, but I'm gonna mute and eat some breakfast. I'll keep jumping in when my mouth is empty with commentary. Big flush down on copper. ES is sending us a short signal. NQ is going to soon try to follow here. I should have taken that short. Big flush down. 3 points. But really went against my trading plan to take that there. Right on the SMA line. A little bit sideways there now on NQ, ES. Indecisive. We're about 18 minutes from the bow. ES front running a little bit over the NQ. ES sending that short signal. Sorry, would have been a decent signal. NQ, not yet at that point. What's kind of unusual here is we're seeing everything red. I mean, usually if the indices are coming down, gold's going up, UltraBond's going up. But here, everything's in a red mode. No, oh, NASDAQ did send us that short signal. I don't know. I'm iffy on it. I'm not going to take that signal. We are 15 minutes on the bell. We'll see if it proves me wrong. But right now, we're kind of sideways. Everything's starting to flatten. But as I was saying, everything's kind of red right now. Everything's going down. Copper, bonds, indices, gold, even crude is. So that's kind of weird that everything is going one way right now. It's going down, kind of like the eggs down my throat. I'm continuing to come down. That's been a wonderful signal to grab. It's come down over 20 ticks. What do you guys think we'll see at 9:30? Up, down, or absolute mayhem? It's there on NQ. I was right about not taking that short there. At least for there. I mean, that was a good 19, 18-point bounce. Do Ace, you think we're going to get a contra code at the open? Up, down, left, right, AB start? I can't remember yesterday, but I can remember a video game code from like 30 years ago. I tend to agree with Walter. I think we're heading down because they're going to want to sell off after Russia's news last night. The Russian news last night. Bond is just losing its mind in a downward direction. As is gold. Gold's down to 1955. Very good year. But so it's down 20 points off its high of the day. Okay, breakfast is done. Just eating and streaming. Sideways on NQ as we head to the open. 10 minutes away. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Take a gander at the Twitter, see if there's anything going on. For those of you in the Bitcoin and crypto, China's Supreme Court just declared Bitcoin and crypto fundraising illegal. minute. Someone's at our door. Nothing big. So I'm back. Nothing big on Twitter right now. Nothing major. Copper hitting a band here. Ooh, yeah. So look at that big move down there on copper. You can see it better there on the 5-minute. It's below the 70 line. This could be a... Let's look at this. We're hitting the Bollinger, I believe. Bollinger value 44780. Current price 44815. So just slightly above the Bollinger. It's below the 70 line and it's below the Bollinger. So it's basically the A plus reversal setup I look for on a 5-minute chart. So we'll watch that. I'm not going to take a reversal setup here, but let's watch that next candle. Six minutes till the bell. Russell, waving hello. Okay, so we're seeing a move down here. If we look at let's look at the NQ. NQ is not quite as pronounced. So look at ES here. Came up this big move up. Did have one big pullback on that move up. Pull back hard, up hard, pull back, smaller move up. Another pullback. But not taking this close to the open. Short signal did pop on the Russell. So we see we're moving downward as we come into the open. Natural gas is also being moved down here. Gold. Oh wow. So Nasdaq's not waiting for the open to start its tomfoolery. Down 30 points on this candle. That would have been nice to catch, but we're into the bands now, so I was looking to see if that bounces. Let's check our copper. Remember, we're seeing if this bounces here. So far, no bounce. There's the start of a bounce on copper. There we go. A whole one tick. So about 2 minutes to the bell. We'll move over to the 5-minute, 1-minute charts on NQ and ES. UltraBond. So we are at the bell. Here we go. Let's see what happens. NQ looking like wants to push down here. Oh, maybe not. Big 22-point candle up so far. NQ sending a long signal. Big 40 points on this candle. Nothing real crazy yet, though. I mean, 40 points, but it's not moving with high velocity. It's kind of... Oh, now it's that. There's some velocity. 28 points on that second candle. Now we're up 73 points. So sorry, NQ, I didn't mean to insult you by saying you weren't doing much. See if we can get through this earlier double top. Looks like it's through. Well, maybe. 178. Yeah, definitely through. Big. The 100-point candle now. Wow. Wish I got me some of that. But I usually don't enter even on signals within a few minutes of the open. I might need to change that strategy. That would have been a nice 70-point move. They're up 108 points, 119 points, continuing to move up, hitting that band on the 5-minute, hitting the band on the 1-minute. Expect to pull back here, at least a little bit. ES doing the same thing. ES is not into its bands yet though, but seen a 16-point move. Up to 128 points now, 129, 130 on NQ. There's a pullback on the new 1-minute candle. Not much of one. Still pushing up. So Ace, I think it was more like it's up, 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 up. Let's check what that gold signal was. Ooh, gold down, down, down. So gold's now lost 30 points off its high. Yeah, NQ. Oh, that's ES. Wait, hold on. Let's try this again. NQ. Now it's 115. So it's pulled. Oh, big. Still moving up. It's really bouncy. This would be dangerous to try and jump in on. One-minute chart that definitely looks like a reversal candle, and we're down now 21 points on this new 1-minute candle. ES pulling back as well. Got well extended above the Bollinger on the 5-minute. Gold, a little bit of a bounce. 2 red candles in a row now. You can see NQ came right up to VWAP and bounced. That yellow line is VWAP. Copper continues to fall. UltraBond has leveled out. Crude has now lost almost a 1.5 off its high. ES now actually sending a short signal. ES pulling back more than NASDAQ is. Big possible reversal candle back up there on the ES. And we're back to green on the NASDAQ. But to show you how far it's fallen today, after that huge move up, we're still not even at the middle of its range. Well, we are up over 150 points off the open. Oh, there's my hogs. Let me go check my hogs. Ooh, that's an interesting looking chart. Yeah, I'm not touching the hogs today, or at least now. Okay, good luck, Tom. Gold reversing. Oh, gold's actually breaking its band on the 5. Excellent job, Tom. Excellent. So here's our, that's silver. Well, silver's doing the same thing. Wow, Vincent, look at this A plus setup on silver for a reversal. Gold's the same way. I really kind of want to play gold on that reversal, but I don't know. So I should have taken that long signal, obviously. But you know, when it gives a signal right off that open candle, you do expect what we were talking about earlier: up, down, up, down. But today it was just plain up, and maybe that's we should have expected that after basically the huge sell-off overnight. And Q now up over 200 points since the open. So 200 points in 9 minutes. Over 200 points in 9 minutes. Yeah. Yes, it would have. I honestly thought, once the banks and the big firms, big prop firms and whatnot came online, we were going to see more of a sell-off of people wanting to get out after the news hit last night. But apparently, it's the other way around. They all saw this as a good price to get in for a long, and they were right. Just think, guys, on a funded account, taking one long there, you'd be up over $4,000 if you captured this move. You took like 10 contracts, you'd be up like $40,000. That's awesome, Tom. That's an excellent, excellent trade. Oh, that's also possible. It's a good point. I didn't think of that. It could be a combination of both. Uh, you know, both thinking that this is the point to get in because it's not going to go much lower and it's a good deal at that price. Could see some people that were short profit taking, getting out of their short positions. I agree, Tom. I probably would too. But then part of me thinks that if I ever get confident in my strategy, and I'm winning 60% of the time, let's say, which is what my stats tend to show when I do backtesting, at a better than one reward to risk, you know, I don't know. If you have the wiggle room and you're getting those kind of stats, you know, keep slowly adding contracts and seeing how it goes. As long as you don't, as long as you have the cushion in your account that you're not going to blow your account. But again, I'm not advising anyone to do that. So we're kind of leveling out here. Here's the pullback. Tom got out at the right time. It's pulled back 14 points on the ES to the SMA. And Q sending a short signal. Oh yeah, I mean you can definitely make a lot of money. You don't need to do 10 contracts, obviously. That's putting on a lot of risk, and you don't need to do that. I was just kind of musing. I have a heart attack when I go one regular and Q contract. So, but yeah, especially because especially if you're looking at more than one asset like I do, there's so many opportunities every day that you don't need to do a whole bunch of contracts on each trade. And I definitely was not advocating that people do that. I just want to make that clear. And that's also, I always wonder why people go for the biggest possible evaluations on, like earn a trade, the 150K account. I mean, the major difference on the big accounts is that you can trade more contracts at once, but unless you're going to enter, massive contracts on one trade, or you're going to try and be simultaneously trading 3 or 4 assets. Yep. My eventual goal is to scale up to, 3 contracts. That's my thought. Where I take profit on one at a small target, like say on gold, go in 3 contracts, take profit at 15 ticks, lock in $150 profit. The other 2 move to break even at that point, and one trails by say 10 ticks, and then one just stays at break even until I decide that the trade's exhausted. Whether that's, you know, the super trend sending me an opposite signal or whatever. UltraBond. UltraBond came down, consolidated. Now looks like it wants to move back down. That is awesome, Tom. Beautiful day. Well, you know, it's kind of interesting. If you look at the signals that, you know, has been sent to me here by the super trend. The last copper signal would have worked if you had waited to get in for this pullback, because you wouldn't have gotten in, wanted to get in with these uptrending bands. Wait till the pullback as it starts coming down. UltraBond would have worked big time. Gold would have worked big time. Nasdaq would have worked. Crude would have worked. S&P would have worked. Russell would have worked. Natural gas would have worked. Trading does take a long time to get your, you know, find what works and make it happen and be able to execute it. I try to convince myself not to get too frustrated with things. It's taken longer than I've wanted it to. But I keep feeling like I'm just very close to the brink of getting to the point where I go over that hump and can finally sustain consistency. And indices are heading back up. NQ's back above the high from the open. Now up like 250 points since the open. Vicious pullback there, like 100, maybe about an 80 point pullback. Let's see, 302 down to 204, no, 100 points, I was right. So 100 point pullback in 4 minutes, and then all the way back up in 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 5 minutes, yeah. So that is a little insane. These movements went up about 230 points up, 100 in 10 minutes. 100 points down in 4 minutes, and then back up 120 points in 6 minutes. We're approaching the 10 o'clock hour on the East Coast. Probably stream for another hour or so. Then remember, my next stream is tonight on the new platform, Sharevision. Did I get it right that time? Sharevision? Sharevision, yes. So that's the maiden voyage of that platform tonight, and then back on YouTube tomorrow morning. UltraBond sending me a short signal there. That was yapping. Let's see, what was the entry? Yep, now it's kind of going without me. Now it's gone 3 ticks, so I'm not going to try and jump in there. I did post a video on my YouTube channel about the new platform. If anyone wants to check that out. Let me look. Oh, it stops moving so fast, I can tell you. It looks to be in line. Vincent, yeah, it looks to be. Are you on the 322? Yeah, the March contract on ES, Vincent? Let's do this, yeah, on the new platform. I'll be doing Sunday evenings. Here, real quick, this is the schedule. Sharevision's schedule is Sunday evening, Monday morning, Tuesday evening, Wednesday morning, Thursday evening, and of course YouTube stays the same. Now there might be a point, depending how things go, where I might make YouTube all the morning streams and Sharevision all the evening streams, but we'll see. Because right now this could be kind of confusing as I look at it, but I will be, I always send out notifications on social media when I go live. So you should definitely follow the MightyOxTrading Twitter account. How different is your prices, Vincent, between the two? Which one's 41.25? Yeah, I'm not sure why Ninja's showing you that price. That's weird. I can't find any contract that's at that price, even if you're on a different contract. Yeah, my ninja's right as well. Did you try shutting that chart down and bringing it back up? The UltraBond did come down like 13 ticks there, 15 ticks off that short signal, and a quick reversal. Yeah. Oh, somewhere around there. 40, yeah, 41.50 is right around there. That's the right price. That's the price I have on my Ninja as well. Hanging right around that 41.50 area. Yeah. Something's going on with NTs. Uh, Curious, Vincent. Bring up another asset on an NT so we can compare, see whether all the NT charts are off or if it's just a yes. Tell me what you bring up. I can quickly go to it because I have I have every asset basically in front of me right now. It's almost like you're getting delayed data on NT. Hey, there's my hogs. Let's see what our hogs doing. Hogs looking like they want to come up now. Where's my hog chart? Yes, I said that out loud. There's my hog chart. 13,340. NQ is at 13,340. Yeah. So NQ lines up. That's weird. We did get a long signal on hogs, but then it immediately reversed by a whole bunch of ticks. Waiting for it to go back green. If it goes back green, that short signal ended up being good, unfortunately. Whoa. Oops. I didn't get filled on my limit order. I don't. Hogs have at least a 2 to 3 tick spread, so I like to try and do a limit order. And it went without me. No, wasn't showing that chart. So I'll let that go without me. It might bounce on the band anyway. Oh, back here. So sideways here on an NQ. Oh, Vincent, I'm curious. Is your switch your chart over to MES? Is MES showing the wrong price too? Gold sending us a long signal. I see. Did consolidate a little bit, pulled back. Getting some shorts now on other things. Big move up here on crude again. Have the gold chart ready to go. Pull back there after the long signal Russell. Sending a short. Huh. I wonder if what that was about. Some sort of delayed data issue, or I don't know. So I kind of hesitated there on gold. It's already up 8 ticks. So now I'm not going to chase it. I don't like this. It's kind of sideways. The bands and the whatever are sideways, but it was an error not to take it. It's up 13 ticks off that, candle there. The beginning of that candle, that signal. Pulling back now, so yeah, we'll see. But either way, there was an opportunity I should have taken and didn't. Copper finally, after this long move down, you can see it basically started over 4 hours ago, down, 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 getting a little bit of a pullback or whatever you want to call it when something goes up after a long down move. A little bit of a reversal. So there we go. NQ sending a short signal here. It's a weird spot for it, honestly. Hard to tell if this is a pullback on NQ. Pull up the wrong chart. Is this a pullback on NQ or is this a start of a down move? Still the uptrending SMA, slightly uptrending band. Hello, Lincoln. Good morning. I wouldn't mind it being 10 p.m. I wouldn't mind uh, getting ready to go back to sleep. So for the morning so far, I've taken 2 trades on gold that have worked out. $320 in profit on the Gauntlet account. Came in the morning down 236, down 36. So that ends up being up $284 for the day on the Gauntlet account. Up $40 on the day on the TCP. Only taking 1 trade on that and ended up losing on an NQ. So still, hopefully get a couple more good trades this morning. Things are slowing down just a bit. And I was right not to take that short on NQ. We see a big bounce, large bounce, incredible bounce of 70 points. This is when, the look of the chart can play tricks on you. Because, those don't look like 35-point candles in a way. You expect to see these huge candles, but NQ popped up back to that level it got up to before, rejected down. Gold. So I ended up hesitating on this and not getting in. Let's look at it. 93, yeah, 939.7. Yeah, it's pretty good there. 16 ticks. See, 8 tick stop loss. Up, 8 tick would have stopped me out. 10 tick? Yep. Really? Where would it have stopped? Oh, yeah. So if I had gotten in there, my normal parameters, I would have got stopped out, and then it would have went my direction. So this is where using an ATR or even the SMA line would have been a better stop than using just my normal parameters, because that would have made me cry. NQ China sent us a long signal here. Yeah, Lincoln, I was thinking shorts today too. That big move at the open there surprised me, but I'm thinking, after this euphoria, we're going to start seeing going down. I love that YouTube sends me a notification that I posted a video. So there is a long signal NQ. Just iffy to me. I don't know. The high of this candle back here was 364. We're at right at that level and just rejected down again. Yeah, Tom, exactly. Well, hello, Dolores. I agree. Don't know what I'm agreeing to, but I agree. Trying to figure out. It's like 2 or 3 of those kinds of messages each stream, and I have no idea what the heck they're supposed to mean. Well, the one thing I looked at as well, though, Lincoln, and obviously you have way more experience than I do. And one thing I've noticed, as we see a huge 35-point candle, is on the daily chart. Or if you're looking at the daily candle and you're looking at the Bollinger, that's an ugly looking chart because it has all the drawings on it. I should have used the 5-minute. Let me go to the 5-minute. On the daily chart, We hit the Bollinger, and this is the third standard deviation, I believe. think I have it set there, 2.75. Yeah, 2.75. If you look back, if you look at the daily chart, when it hits the 2.75, it's almost 100% reversal, either that day or the next day. I've noticed this trend going back. Anytime it hits that band, it reverses. So you can see earlier we hit that band, and since then it's been reversing, and it's reversed. Low of the day was at 25. It's up to 50, so 325 points since it hit the band, or since it hit its low. So that's one thing I definitely have been looking at, and honestly, I think it hit the band before I was awake. But if it hits that band, I'm almost always looking for it to reverse. Because, I mean, it's almost right there, right there, right there, right there. Reverse that day, 3, 4 green candles. Here, up, down, then up. Here, reverse. It's almost as close to 100% as you know, as you can get. The only reason I didn't trust it today is because obviously Ukraine can cause, you know, us weird things happening. Checking on our hogs. Short signal. Oh, yeah, I brought up the yen, U.S. dollar versus Japanese yen yesterday, last night, when we're comparing things. That's up big. A short signal here on hogs. Went away. Came back. NQ now up to 388. So if I had taken this long signal, I would have got stopped out because it reversed 20 points first. But then it would have went, and I would be very frustrated. You know, the day like today, I probably should just go down to 1 micro and run a 30-point stop, maybe. You know, that would be a 60-point loss, looking for 50 points at least going up. And it'd be interesting. Maybe that's the. Maybe I'll try that tonight on tonight's stream on Sharevision. And tomorrow, you know, if we're still seeing this incredible volatility tomorrow morning, try it then as well. I need to set up that ATR. I just hate trading only one because I like to, you know, take profit on one and let one run. But UltraBond, crude oil. I missed that short there on UltraBond as I was staring at YouTube. Crude trying to pull back. But even when I'm streaming, I tend to lose focus on non-charts. Yeah, you don't want to deviate from your style if it's gonna end up messing you up. Gold, another big move down. So gold, this is a huge move down on gold. Let's look at the 1 minute, I mean the 5 minute chart here, and we can see it's kind of amazing. Gold's low of the day was its first candle, 1911 or 19. I'm sorry, yeah, 1911. It flew up to a high it hasn't seen in over a year at 1976 and a half. And now on this 5 minute candle, it's just lost over 12 points, and it's back down to 1923. So it's lost over 50 points off of its high. That went a beautiful short. And it's almost back down to its low. It's quite the move. Silver, doing the same thing. For those Bitcoin aficionados, BTC's gained about $1,000 back. UltraBond. So that UltraBond signal would have got my profit target, but it bounced right away. NQ almost back up to 13. Oh my God. It's just flying. See, I hate this when I miss these moves and I want to get in. You know, I'm feeling FOMO, obviously, and I want to jump in, but I know as soon as I jump in, it's going to flush down 100 points. So since the open, we opened at 13,073. We're up to 468, so we're up almost 400 points in 50 minutes. Yeah. ES is doing the same. Since the open on ES, which was here. No, here. Sorry. 4112 up to 4179. So 67 points straight up on ES. Russell also. Look at all that green. And they say it's not easy being green. Oh yeah, gold has dropped below 1920 now. For a little while there, I thought gold was just going to continue going up and maybe try and test its all-time highs in the next couple of days, but a little bit of a bounce there on gold, trying to stave off giving them all back everything. Copper also had a pretty big dramatic move down after a pretty big dramatic move up. Actually, copper has totally gave back all of its gains. It's gone from low of the day to high of the day, back to the low of the day, and then bounced. Hello, Eugene Kangaroo. I definitely know you're new here, or at least new to the chat, because I would have remembered that name for sure. Welcome to the channel.
Why do you feel gold's going to bounce back up, Eugene? I just like to hear people's thoughts. So if I ask something like that, don't think I'm questioning what you're saying. I just like to hear the whys so I can continue my learning process. Oh, well, glad to have you. Industry pullback. And it's only your average normal 75-point pullback. Oh, I am sorry. I did not mean to burp in everybody's ear. I usually mute for that. Sorry about that, guys. NQ sending us a short signal. At this point, I'm not sure I want to jump in on anything on the NQ. At least not there, especially. Still uptrending SMA line. Kind of wait. You see our VWAP down here. Gasoline futures did pull back. I'm still on the daily chart. Oops, yeah, I am. So quick run through. UltraBond hit highs. It looks like about triple top there. Hung around the high of the day, and then rejected down. We already talked about gold. And gold just did come within 4 points of its low. That last 5-minute candle. Talked about copper. And oops, we're still on a daily chart there. NQ came within 40 points of its high of the day. ES still about mid-range. I haven't checked on these guys. Russell near its high of the range, its range, but the Dow's still hanging around the low of its range. So that's where we sit here, approaching 10:30. About another half an hour on the stream, unless something exciting happens. And remember, our next stream is tonight on Sharevision, the new platform I'm streaming on. I really do hope you'll join me there. And then back on YouTube tomorrow morning. All ox all the time. Yeah, I'm just kind of, watching things right now. Honestly, the signals that the super trend are sending me have been decent. I mean, that gold would have been a good trade there. That long signal, if I had a 20-point stop, would have been good, obviously. That copper 2-bar pullback and then went. The last two shorts on the UltraBond would have been great as well. So I mean, I'm getting good signals. I just haven't been taking them because of how weird the market is today. And because I'm too conservative, I admit that. I'm way too conservative. So we see here again, this short signal would have went against my trading plan because of the uptrending bands, uptrending SMA. But obviously it would have worked. I shouldn't say obviously. What was that? 387? 387. Looking for 120. 60 tick stop. Yep, that would have easily worked for 30 points. Would have worked for like 50 at least. So taking these last two signals, would have been very good. Understated moment. 3 out of the last 4 signals would have been excellent. Crude. Crude's also had an amazingly topsy-turvy day. Hit $100 a barrel here, 100.54, and pulled all the way back to 96.87. So almost a 4-point pullback. And now it's trying to head back up. See if it can get through that recent high of 98.04. But also, I mean, it started off the day at 92. So it went up over 8 points, or about 8 points, pulled back by 4. Check the Twitter, see if anything's popping there. FYI, Vincent, you might have been having data lag when you were having that issue for whatever weird reason. I'm seeing on Twitter other traders complain about having massive data lag. Oh, curl back up here, trying to get it back above the SMA. If it does not get back above the SMA, this is probably a good place to re-enter that short or enter a short. I'm not sure what volume's like today. I'm assuming we're seeing increased volume. Let's look at daily chart volume on ES. Volume today is 1.37 million. Yesterday was 1.83 for the full day. Day before was 2.52. So I mean, it doesn't look like it's an incredible increase in volume. So I don't know if stocks are having an increase in volume. Okay, sounds good, Lincoln. Thanks for stopping by. So things are kind of slowing down here, I think. But we are seeing this move. I don't know. Oh, that's a 5-minute chart. No. Why am I on a 5-minute chart? There we go. If it gets back below, let's look at NQ. If we get back below this low here of 35, which we're sitting at right now as I talk. I'm going to bring up an MNQ chart. Boom, 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 boom. There. It's hanging right there. So if we break through, if we break on through to the other side, we will try and go short here. I like the way this moved down, bounced up, rejected, and came back down. Let's try once more to come up. I got my finger on the trigger. It's right on that 35, pop back up to 40, 45. So it makes this hard right now, these big candles. You know what? We're going down to 1 micro and we're going to go naked. We're going to go no ATM. If I enter this trade, I'm going to go in with 1 micro. I'll manually set a stop for 25 points, which would be a $50 loss if it hits it. But we're going to just try and ride down 1 micro and see how we go. We're going to do this Vincent style. if it decides to get below the price I want it at. Might try to come back up to the EMA SMA again. Oh, crap. That's what happens when I answer people on Discord. Oh, but okay. It's kind of popped back there. We'll wait for this candle to close. It popped right back up to 35. Now down to 28. It's definitely kind of wishy-washy here. Okay, I'm in. Oh, crap. I gotta set my stop. 28, so stop at 53. No, buy. Stop. There we go. Set it there. Have a great day. Let's do this. Be around tonight. Want to join me on the new platform? Be happy to see you then. Not see you tomorrow morning. Excuse me. Yep, gonna come up and stop me out. Well, that sucks. Maybe. Definitely bouncy. Maybe not. Gold. Looks like this is gonna stop me out. Alright, every time I say that, it pulls back. Yep, stop me out. So now I'm negative on the day on the TCP by 15 bucks. So that sucks. I guess I shouldn't have taken. It was sideways. I probably shouldn't have taken that risk. I thought we were breaking low, but we were sideways. 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. That would have been a good signal on gold. Those candles look small, but that was actually a 9-tick candle. Horse came up just enough to stop me out. Now looks like it wants to head back down. So even a 25-point stop isn't safe right now. Treasury comes up, bouncing back down. UltraBond, I mean, not Treasury. There's a bunch of Treasuries. Oh, 63 tick candle down, a 1 minute candle on crude. Gold sending a short back now. And Q sending a long signal. Big 43-point candle. At this point, we're getting confusing. I'm not taking that trade, but we'll see what it does. Conventional wisdom says it's going to pull back some, and it is here, but only it's 5 point. Oh, big pullback. So there was conventional wisdom actually working out. So overall, those people who taken trades this morning, how do we all do? I know. I think he's gone to Tom. I know Tom did very well, 25 points on ES. And Lincoln hasn't taken any trades. You're up for the day, right, Vincent? Took a trade earlier, I believe. Ace was up. And Sam said he was already done when I started the stream. So NQ pulled back on that signal by 18 points and is now going. So here, this would have worked. If I had done that whole 25-point stop, this would have worked. 15 up to 37 so far. Now it's pulling back again. About 10 minutes left on the stream unless something really exciting happens. And if it does, then we'll extend it. I'm gonna end up where I'm streaming 24/7, or at least 24/5. Need to find some crypto to trade, and I can I can stream 7 days a week. ES. ES is sending a fresher signal here. What's the recent high there? 41.83. It's 10 points away. I have an MES somewhere. There's the MES. Pulling back. No ATM strategy. I have no idea what type of stop to use right now on an MES. 4-point stop? That sounds good. Oh, rejected back down. So glad I didn't get it. Maybe this is the pullback you're waiting for, Contra. Or maybe not. Seems short-lived. Yeah, I noticed. I wasn't thinking. Oh, not that many. Struggling right at 41.70. There's the rejection down again. Big move back up. There may be the break I was looking for. Jumping in on this right here. I probably got in late, too late. See if it continues to move up. There we go. Come on. Come on, give me more green. I want more green. I like green. They're going at 41.77. 83.50 should be our next resistance. There's my hogs. Email notifications popping. There we go. I like, come on, get above 41.77. You know you want it. There we go. That's a nice move right there. Come on, continue up. Don't come back down to break even. Now you know you don't want to. Nice. Trailing stop is trailing. Just knocked me out. So, winning trade there. Let's go to the videotape. Or actually just the stats. We're now at $321 today on the Gauntlet account. We got 2.5 points off of that. That should have been a bigger trade. On 3 micros. So it was about 60 bucks. 50? 6. Where did I say where we're at now? 321. We were at 284. It's about a little less than 50 bucks on that trade. That deserves a cha-ching. Small cha-ching, but a cha-ching nonetheless. But it did. I mean, I'm happy that I got out there because it's kind of struggling right at that 77 area. Nope, there now it's after that little consolidation, it's continuing. Hey Austin, how you doing? You're hitting the very tail end of the stream because I'm probably wrapping up in the next 5 minutes. But thanks to Double Dose of Ox, you can join me again this evening over on Sharevision and tomorrow morning here on YouTube. All Ox all the time. So, unless another trade presents itself, TCP we're ending up down $15. That's a bummer because we were up as much as 150, I think, last night. So, just had some bad luck there. But the Gauntlet account, we're up 320. So, the Gauntlet account has seen a turnaround. So, I'm happy about that. We're up not just $95 now in total on the Gauntlet. I'm sorry, on the TCP. So, not making big moves there, but we're gonna try and maybe I'll get a little bit more aggressive tomorrow morning. I'm going to keep the TCP exclusive to YouTube. Not going to do that on Sharevision. But if I can afford another account in the coming weeks, then maybe I'll do a Sharevision TCP as well. Try and try and make them a little bit different from one another. But we'll see how that goes. Right now, I don't have the money to do a third account. Remember, folks. Like I said, tonight, maiden voyage on Sharevision. This is the 2 schedules now, each week. 7:45 Eastern time tonight. Over here on Sharevision. Link is in the video description below. I would really appreciate if you support me there. Like I said, I need to get 30 views per stream. I need to get 30 followers. So really would appreciate if you help me out with that as well. So I can make some money off this streaming stuff. And of course, this is my channel. Oops. I'm up to 12 followers. So that's excellent. Excellent. Getting there. Thank you, Contra. I appreciate that. Not looking to get rich off this streaming stuff or anything, but just like to have a little financial wiggle room until this whole trading thing starts giving me some money. So one last quick look at the markets. NQ is continuing to try and head up. It is really near its high of the day. It's now within 30 points of it, less than 30 points. Copper bounced off its lows, but it's looking like it wants to continue to come down. Gold went from the top of the mountain all the way back down. Platinum did the same. Oh, they did let wheat reopen? How about that? So guys, real quick, wheat actually hit its upper limit today and got halted by the exchange. They let it reopen at 8:30. It came down harsh. Came back up and then got rehalted. And corn had gotten halted too, but it's still trading now. UltraBond also came up hard, and coming back down hard. Crude hit $100 a barrel earlier, but is now back down to 97. Natural gas is about mid-range. So that's where we sit for the day. We're going to call the stream here. I do want to thank everyone for joining me, and again, hope you join me this evening on Sharevision for the maiden voyage on that platform. And then I'm back on YouTube tomorrow morning. Tonight, 7:45 Eastern. Tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. Eastern. You get your overdose of ox. Have yourselves a great day. Stay green. Be very careful trading this very volatile market if you're going to continue trading. And I'll see you tonight or tomorrow morning. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.